event tomorrow?
I'm not going to say because of journalists like you, someone's going to get seriously hurt or killed.
Oh gosh, okay, I'm gonna hang up. Take care, bye.
See, and these people call themselves journalists.
They are not far-right rallies. The media is lying. Folks, this video is not going to be jam-packed with as many details or visuals as I normally do. I want to get this out really quick. I've been spending hours today trying to get a hold of journalists to find out why they're calling these rallies far-right rallies when they are not far-right rallies. I'm talking about the rally tomorrow, June 26th in San Francisco, and Sunday, June 27th in Berkeley. The first one is mainly organized by Joey Gibson. The second one is mainly organized by Amber Cummings, aka Base Tranny. Both of these people are members of what are called marginalized groups. Both of these people have been consistently against any form of bigotry. They never once have ever shown any support whatsoever of any form of bigotry, and they've been very specific that their rallies this weekend are not about anything bigoted and that bigots are not welcome, white supremacists are not welcome, Nazis are not welcome, etc., so on and so on. They've made this very clear. There is absolutely no reason to think that either one of these people or that the rallies are far right. However, many media outlets are calling these far right. They are not far right. So I've spent hours today trying to get these media outlets on the phone. I won't call them journalists. And it's very aggravating. A lot of these media outlets don't actually give authors for the articles. A lot of the authors don't have any phone contacts, and a lot of them don't answer their emails, their Twitter, or their Facebook messages. But I've been doing it. I'm going to continue to do it all weekend, if not into next week. And I've only got one fake journalist on the phone. I'm going to play that one in a few seconds, and if I get a hold of any other quote-unquote journalists about this, I'll make other videos. I don't want to delay, I don't want to wait, because I may not get a hold of anybody today. So I'm going to put this video out really fast. Please listen to the following phone conversation. Folks, I'm calling Julie Johnson, the press Democrat, to ask her why she's lying to the public.
This is Julie.
Yes, hi Julie. My name is Justin Anti-Theist, and I'm a YouTuber, and I'd like to ask you about a question about this article that you put out. I believe it was yesterday, I believe today. Tell us, will you be at the San Francisco Saturday's far-right rally?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so what makes you call it a far-right rally?
I believe that is the perspective of the group. Are you a member of the group?
No.
Okay.
Well, what makes you believe that?
Things that I have read about the group and the type of perspective they have described.
Okay, what are your sources?
Shape their viewpoint. You know what? I don't have time for this. Do you have an opinion you'd like to share?
No, but I'd like to tell you a fact.
Okay, bring it.
There is absolutely no valid reason to call this a far-right rally. I'm familiar with the views of these people. I'm not with them, but I do my research, unlike quote-unquote journalists like yourself.
Tell me how you describe them.
They are moderates. This is about free speech.
Are you a Sonoma County resident?
No.
Okay. Are you going to be at the event tomorrow?
I'm not going to say because of journalists like you, someone's going to get seriously hurt or killed.
Oh gosh. Okay, I'm going to hang up. Take care. Bye.
See, and these people call themselves journalists. Okay? These are the people that are telling you what's going on. And you heard it. She couldn't tell me her sources. She just admitted it was hearsay. Wow! And also, same news outlet, different author, gets it right. Okay, so there's this article here. Who's behind this weekend's right-wing rally in San Francisco? Now, you can call them right-wing, I guess, but perhaps, you know, Joey Gibson is right-wing, but not everyone there is going to be right-wing. But this author, at least he gets it right. Gibson, the founder of Patriot Prayer and the organizer of the rally, said he denounced racism and wouldn't allow any extremists into his event. The permit approval, Gibson said Tuesday, was a sign that, quote, the First Amendment will be respected, unquote. Indeed, the Southern Poverty Law Center, which tracks hate groups, does not list Patriot Prayer as such, nor is Gibson considered an extremist by the Advocacy Center. Now, if the Southern Poverty Law Center doesn't list you as a hate group, then you're really not a hate group or whatever. Because the Southern Poverty Law Center has called people like Ayaan Hirsi Ali and Maji Nawaz Islamophobes or anti-Muslim haters or whatever. And one of these people, Maji Nawaz, is a Muslim. He's just not an extremist. Anyway, if the Southern Poverty Law Center is not calling Patriot Prayer some sort of far-right hate group or whatever, that should make you think. So that moron that I just called, that dishonest moron, she needs to be fired, okay? Put pressure. I'll give you a number to call against this newspaper, and I'll give you the extension to call to get her, or to the editors. These people need to be punished for lying. The article continues, quote, in fact, the Law Center, Southern Poverty Law Center, reported that at the most recent Patriot Prayer event, Gibson shouted from the stage, quote, fuck white supremacists, fuck neo-Nazis, unquote. Alright folks, now I'm not going to tell you that the entire article is accurate. That's just a little bit that I want to read to you out loud. So this is the same media outlet. Okay, so which one of these two people is lying? I'm pretty damn sure it was Julie Johnson who is lying about that.
Okay, this just in, the event was canceled. The one for Saturday, August 26th, in San Francisco. The event was not canceled by the authorities, as you might think, but it was canceled by the actual promoters, the organizers, Joey Gibson and crew. They felt that it would be too dangerous for their rally attendees with the social, political climate, or maybe I should say the lies that are being put out there by the press, that this is a far-right or white supremacist rally. You know, I've already said it, and I think anyone who's really paying attention to these things can predict somebody is going to get seriously hurt this weekend at one of these rallies because of, partially, the irresponsibility, the slander, or one could even say the incitement, even if not entirely wittingly, by the media, by the mainstream media. So the organizers canceled the event. They don't want anybody to be hurt. You know, I'm upset that it's canceled because this is a free speech issue. However, I'm also relieved that it's canceled because I don't want any of those people to get hurt. They are not white supremacists. Anybody who believes that is a dupe. Here's just a little bit of what they had to say.
Yeah, so it's Joey Gibson here, Patriot Prayer. Patriot Prayer is kind of the organization that's been doing all this in terms of pulling the permit and working with the police and all that stuff. So after, several conversations with the police and understanding, the situation and what's going on, we've decided that tomorrow really seems like a setup. It doesn't seem safe. A lot of people's lives are going to be in danger tomorrow. The rhetoric from Nancy Pelosi, Mary Lee, the media, all these people are saying that we're white supremacists, and it's bringing in tons of extremists. And it just seems like a huge setup. So we decided to go ahead and take the opportunity, not fall into that trap, and we're not going to go down there. We're not going to have a rally at Chrissy Field. We believe that this is kind of an opportunity to have basically a news conference tomorrow, 2 p.m. in San Francisco at Alamo Park. To basically talk about some of the rhetoric in San Francisco. We have a lot of respect for the citizens in San Francisco, and at the end of the day, we want people to be safe. Basically, the whole park was closed down, and we're hoping that people would be able to be searched and turned away at the park line, okay? But it turns out that wasn't going to happen, so anyone could have come in. And that would have been mingling Antifa or whatever, and also white supremacists could have showed up. They could have came in the park, and we wouldn't have been able to filter them out. And so there's just so many things that just seem like there would have been a huge. In our opinion, it seems like it would have been a huge riot. And so we're going to go ahead and let the the bands who are going to perform, the speakers, everyone have a quick news conference in the park, and kind of we really hope that people can ask the mayor, Nancy Pelosi, they say they're against violence. They say they're against hate. So, we really ask them, do they support Antifa? Do they support BAM? These people who said they were going to come down with bats that have nails in them, use acid, use chemicals to hurt us and to hurt even the moderate liberals who wanted to come down to see what was going down in this rally.
All right, so there you go, folks. What do you think about this? I mean, free speech is being squashed. I do not blame Joey Gibson and crew. I don't blame those guys at all. But I do blame the government for not protecting them. It's basically the establishment has thrown these people and thereby everyone's civil liberties under the bus this weekend. A lot of us who pay attention to these rallies, instead of just believing what the media says, who actually pay attention or go to these rallies, we all fear that one or both of these rallies this weekend were going to be a setup by the police, like so many previous ones have been setups by the police. One might imagine there are some very, very bloodthirsty people out there who want revenge. And of course, if the media is saying these people are white supremacists, well, there's your revenge target right there. What do you folks think of this mess? Leave me a comment. Stay tuned for future videos this weekend. I'm going to give you updates as fast as I can. If I get a hold of any other journalists and have any conversations with them, I will put out videos about that. I'm going to be putting out videos about these rallies as fast as I can. Share this all over social media, by the way. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you to all the people out there who are at these rallies. You are defending the civil liberties of everyone, even the scumbags that are lying about you. Thanks for watching, folks. Peace, love, freedom, and equality.